Yo, what's up guys, Latrell, and I'm gonna do a video for the people wondering if the Galaxy S5 is worth it in 2018. But I gotta tell you something, this phone has boot loop issues. Meaning if I turn the phone off right now, it will not turn on for like 3 hours or something like that. It'll just keep boot looping on the Galaxy S5 screen. So that's the problem for me. You shouldn't have that problem, but I thought I'd tell you that anyways. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm actually gonna go over is the specs on this thing, so let's do that. So this Galaxy S5 right here was released by Samsung in February of 2014. So on the rear you have a 16 megapixel camera with no OIS, and it can shoot 2160p at 30 frames per second. And on the front you have a 2 megapixel camera that can record at 1080p at 30 frames per second. So yeah, you're definitely not gonna take over Snapchat with this phone, but it's gonna get you by. It's not gonna look bad or anything like that, it's just gonna get you by. And looking right now, it's not that bad. The only thing bad right now is my hair, and I should really take care of that. And this, guys, is what the audio sounds like on the Galaxy S5. I'm not sure if it's widespread, but I have this issue with the mics where it sounds a little bit strange, so I have to use like one channel. So not sure what's up with that, but I mean, for me it sounds okay, so check it out. You have a 5.1 inch Full HD Super AMOLED display with a 1920 by 1080 resolution. You have an IP67 water resistance, so just like on the Galaxy S8, S7, all that, except it has IP68. You can go ahead and get this wet. You can't go swimming with it obviously, but yeah, you can get it wet. You have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor, Android 6.0 Marshmallow, although it's still looking like Lollipop, it has Marshmallow. You have 2 gigs of RAM with a 16 and 32 gig storage option. You have a 2800 mAh removable battery, so keep mind of that. I'm not gonna take it out because then it'll start restarting again. And by the way, if you see that right there, that's actually the NFC thing. You have USB 3.0 in here, which to be honest nobody really liked, but you can still plug in a micro USB cord, which is right here where you plug it in. And you have the world's worst fingerprint scanner ever, so you have to swipe on it in order for it to register. You can't just put your finger on it and it'll register, but at least it's fairly fast, so I'll give it that. And guys, that's pretty much it for the specs, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I think about the phone. And yes, you do see a move to iOS icon right there, but in my opinion I think you should get in 2018 because it's still a pretty fluid phone. Like, I mean, just look at it right now, it's pretty fast. Besides the bloatware from Verizon and Samsung, it's still a good phone, so I would say you should go ahead and pick this up. Do not get the 16 gig model because trust me, that's not gonna last you. You're gonna have to be deleting pictures left and right unless you just use the micro SD card slot, which it has. But do me and yourself a favor by getting the 32 gig model because you'll save yourself a lot of problems with that. But it's gonna get you by with calling and texting and gaming and all that, so I would say you should go ahead and pick this up. But it's not gonna get you by for the next 2 years probably, because at that point I think it's gonna be like way slower. Apps is probably not gonna be there anymore. It's probably gonna look like a Windows store at that point, and it's probably not gonna fit you well. So I would say get it, but don't get it for that long. Expect an upgrade soon. So yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I finally got the video out because this thing has stopped being retarded. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, and peace out.